So, Realm Rampage came out. Honestly, I did not have a single expectation for this game, other than the thought that it's probably going to be bad. It came out, and yeah, no, I was right. This game isn't very good. So let's talk about why it's not very good, for once, you know? I'm not just going to say it's bad, I'm going to explain why it's bad. Realm Rampage as a game takes a lot from Battlegrounds games, as you can clearly tell. If it was called Realm Battlegrounds, it would be very clear on that point. But it's not, so yeah. Its destruction mechanics are very much inspired by Jujutsu Shenanigans, and that's almost where the Jujutsu Shenanigans inspiration ends, which is very concerning considering that. Listen, it's of my opinion that Jujutsu Shenanigans is the best Battlegrounds game on Roblox right now, and none of the others really compare, because of its movement and other features. But Realm Rampage, I mean, obviously there are other imitation features, such as the wall jumping, which more feels like wall propulsion. It feels a bit too extreme, and it does not feel fun. It feels very mechanical. It does not feel smooth. And also has features such as the doesn't actually. No, it doesn't. What am I saying? So yeah. Sadly, Realm Rampage takes a book out of other Battlegrounds games, such as Ultimate Battlegrounds, Strongest Battlegrounds, and bases the dash and forward dash system of those, instead of the, again, superior Jujutsu Shenanigans system, which, you know, makes it feel a bit iffy when, I forward dash, and it's, like, it just feels slow. Like, you can look at it, it looks fast, but the amount of time I spend out of actions while it's happening, I feel like I'm playing Elden Ring, which Elden Ring, I perfectly expect that. But in a Battlegrounds game, I feel like I shouldn't have that. It just does not feel good, unsurprisingly. And, you know, please, the backdash, the double flip, it feels so bad. The animation takes so long, I feel like I'm gonna die of old age by the time this is over. Like, again, Jujutsu Shenanigans did it better. People like that game. Wow, shocker. I mean, you could argue, oh, Strongest Battlegrounds is a bigger game, because, Strongest Battlegrounds is bigger because, one, it's older, and two, well, let's just say, kids like power tripping. Yeah, shocker. But let's just get onto the characters in Realm Rampage. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played as every character, but I can just tell you from looking at the roster, this is a roster of characters that feels like this is made by someone that only knows about anime through Roblox. Like, roster. Firstly, first character is fucking Katakuri from One Piece. Okay, sure. Weird. Hard to judge of one character. And then we go into Sung Jinwoo from Solo Leveling, which is like, yeah, okay, I guess that's a popular show currently. Just go off, I guess. And then who's next? What is it in order? Dio? Okay. What is it, 2020? Is JoJo still popular on Roblox? Listen, I don't have an issue with JoJo. I actually love JoJo. I mean, I wonder how you could tell that. But no, it's just Dio's inclusion feels a bit strange, but you know, go off. And then you have Goku, which is like, yeah, of course you have Goku. If you don't have Goku, then what's the point? And then you have like Sukuna, which the Jujutsu Shenanigans jokes make themselves. Kind of, he's not very fun. He's kind of bad. I'm not even gonna lie. What else? Just someone I'm forgetting. And then you have Sasuke and Ichigo as early access characters. So in other words, unplayable probably, because I'm not playing for early access on this game because the game, again, isn't very good. And then you have the rail grinding as well, which is a completely pointless feature in the game. If anything, it takes away from the gameplay, because it's like just completely useless and just doesn't feel good to use. I don't know. This game feels like a proof of concept. It feels like they've actually just directly stolen assets and code from other Battlegrounds games and thrown it in like a pot. And that's just the game. It's a proof of concept. Is it fun? It's as fun as any other Battlegrounds game. Which, take that any way you want. Does that make it bad? Not really. I mean, yes. But when you're comparing garbage to trash, there really isn't much difference. Because they're the same thing. This game is just the same as every other Battlegrounds game. But it's not very good. It feels like it tries to innovate when it really doesn't. Also, can we please just talk about the inaccuracies in the game? Which is my favorite part, by the way. Such inaccuracies such as Goku being able to use the Spirit Bomb in Super Saiyan. He cannot do that in Dragon Ball. As for Super Saiyan, brings hatred into the heart or something like that. And so he can't use the Spirit Bomb. How inaccurate, developers. You need to think things through next time. And inaccuracy number 2. Sukuna's domain does not have a barrier. Come on. Listen, I get it. Other Jujutsu Kaisen games, they do the same things. But come on, be better. Also, the domain clashing system is horrible and pointless. It's an afterthought. It feels whatever game has domain clashing. Jujutsu Infinite. That's the only one I've played. Sorry, the Jujutsu Kaisen Battlegrounds game that's other than shenanigans are really bad. So like I don't play them, so I don't know what their domain clashing is like. I haven't even experienced domain clashing properly in Realm Rampage. I just know it's not a good system. Like, oh, my favorite domain, the Spirit Bomb. Why? Okay, sure, yeah, whatever. But, you know, it just makes me think, could this game be good? Yes, it's called ABA. Seriously, listen, you're not missing much in this. Just play ABA instead. ABA has all the same characters minus Song Jin-woo. But in reality, who really cares about Song Jin-woo? And if you leave a comment saying about Song Jin-woo, I might rethink my opinion. So please, in the comments down below, say how much you love Song Jin-woo, and how much I'm wrong in this video. I will totally read your comments. But no, seriously. Everything in this game is just in ABA, and it works better. I mean, you know, same inaccuracies and stuff, but semantics, who cares? So, why does Realm Rampage even exist? Is it because someone saw Jujutsu Shenanigans and thought, I could do better, and then they couldn't? That's what I think, honestly. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I just think the creator just saw Jujutsu Shenanigans, thought they could make a better game, and in the end, they really could not. You know, that's just kind of how the world works. Sometimes you think you're better than someone, and you're really not. Just like how I think I'm better than the game. But I am better than the game. Because I'm a person, and people matter more than games or something like that. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Believe in yourself, that's what I'm saying. Unless you're the developers of the game, you kind of need probably put it back in the oven. The movement is just what's the best way to word it? The time between inputs is too long. I'm spending too long in long animations when I could be instead playing the game. This game feels like a waiting simulator. Probably because it is. This is just, what if Jujutsu Shenanigan's destruction system was on a regular boring-ass Battlegrounds game? And what do you get? A regular boring-ass Battlegrounds game. It makes no difference. You have just, like, you've ripped the heart, the soul out of Jujutsu Shenanigans. That's it. There, I've made the big point at the end, I guess. If you, for some reason, enjoy my horrible Battlegrounds game ramblings, please, hit the like and the subscribe buttons down below. And also, don't forget to hit the notification bell! Apparently the bell lights up when you say that, or it did at some point. Maybe I'm imagining things, but... Listen, I don't really care what happens to the game. The game dies, it dies. I wouldn't be surprised if it does, honestly. I don't foresee a long life for this game, but who knows? This game could be the next fucking Blocks piece. This game could last a century. Because that game seemed like it was gonna die, and then holy shit, it's the biggest game on Roblox right now. Or was. Maybe it probably still is. But come on. Just if you want a game like Realm Rampage, just play Strongest Battlegrounds, honestly. I don't even like that game. But that game has everything that Realm Rampage tries to copy and better. And if you really want to play an actual good game, you can play Jujutsu Shenanigans. Or, well, if we're being realistic, if you want to play a good game, get off Roblox. Yeah, seriously, just get off Roblox. So, play a real game. You ever heard of Kirby?